Hey there. I'm just getting all my stuff set up for the night. Who the Dark Soul and not why the Dark Soul? I think who the Dark Soul was the furtive pygmy, was it not? Gwyn had the Lord Soul, which even split 3 ways was still big enough to count as the other souls. Don't worry, we're gonna start in just a second here. I'm shooting for a relatively short stream tonight. Make serious progress, very few deaths. We're at 31, let's see if we can not raise that any higher. The next few bosses aren't too terrible, so I think we'll manage. In fact, that's most of my alerts out already. One moment. Actually, that's all of them. Fuck it, let's get to it. That is, I think, the fastest I've gotten those out yet. I'll be honest, I've had a little bit of tequila tonight, so I kind of figured getting those alerts out would take a little bit longer, but no, we are focused. We are on track. It's still technically the holiday season, so I'm still technically getting a little weird with it. At the end of tonight's stream, I will have a couple of announcements, so, stay tuned for that if you like. No biggie, not huge stuff. Just, some state of the stream type shit. Let's see if we can't get the... Hello? What? Okay, interesting. That's a new one. One moment. I'll go over it all in a little bit. I might also shoot for... Come on. Come on. Let me move the screen. There we go. That's better. I might also shoot for Return to the Asylum. We'll see how I'm feeling. I've had a long past couple days, so I'm just trying to take it easy. I want to stay in the swing of things, you know what I mean? Why the fuck? Hello? There we go. Hello. You're here now. And unfuck the screen. It was all janked up for completely unknown reasons. And we're ready. Let's get to it. I already left us off totally prepped for Darkroot, so we're in good shape here. Darkroot's one of the more interesting locations, if you ask me. And I'm gonna switch back out to Grasscrest. It's really not great, but for what we're doing, it'll work. Alright. Easy peasy. We are not talking to Frampt. We're doing this in a different way. Firelink is incredibly relaxing. I've never, like, gone to Firelink and thought, I'm disappointed that I spent time here. What is... that... I'm trying to remember the route to go up to get to... What is the way up there? Are we moving? There we go. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I can quick snag the bonfire. Ooh, interesting. Oh, fuck me. That was stupid. Well, this is where the hidden treasure is. I don't really need it because this Y-hander is just, like, strictly worse than what I have at this stage. Morningstar, Talisman, whatever. It's fine. Is then his Y-hander not here? Oh no, it's further on down in the, Skeleton Town. Lloyd's Talisman. I will see if I can demonstrate the mimic trick with the Lloyd's Talisman as well. Also, you'll see, because I do strike damage with this thing, the skeletons are just a fucking joke. So we can loot this area pretty safely. I'm not really interested in going over here. I have never heard that comparison, Sug. Not yet. Okay, goes up there. I'm just trying to remember what the move is to... No, I'm getting distracted. I can crack this code after we go to Darkroot. If we get through Darkroot and Seath really quickly, then we'll do the Return to the Asylum. Because I do want to get the Peculiar Doll, so that we can go into the Painted World, so that I can at least introduce everyone to Priscilla. We are not killing Priscilla. I'm setting that out right now. Just so that we're 100% clear, you and me. If you kill Priscilla, you are a dick. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't be a dick about this. I have more than enough souls, so I don't feel super bad about kinda wasting them here. Not souls, Estus. Buddy. Don't do that, please. And execution. That's putting us pretty close to the total we need. I did go into this just a little short, assuming that we would have a little bit of farming to do. Because the Crest of Artorias to get into Darkroot proper is not explicitly needed, but we're gonna use it. Bro. Come on. One more will do it. Come on, big guy. Come on. Ooh, see, that's where poise is like... I have a little poise, but not enough. We are not full poise boys. I think you would find that might work a little bit better in... Is it Dark Souls... Does Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2 have the Chakram of Light attack, which is literally a thrown disc-shaped weapon? Mean to all NPCs except for the women, who he just calls ethnically ambiguous. Although a faith build does seem a little bit counterintuitive to Alex Yeek, on account of him almost certainly browsing r/atheism.
You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
LP toss. If you can make it work, fucking power to you. Faith builds have been impractical at the best of times.
Neither of us want to see you go home.
Oh, I won't, big guy. Thank you, though. Thank you, big man. Alright, we're gonna rest up. I think I kindled this bonfire, so we're in pretty good shape. We're also gonna score the armor that I really like, the Elite Knight armor. And if we have that, I'll feel way better about the rest of the game. Like, yes, did I dump an insane amount of Titanite into the hard leather? Yeah. But, like, you know, fuck you. It'll work out. So, who here has played Dark Souls 1 and knows where we're going? Or any of the bosses that are coming up? Don't look at the description of the stuff because it gives it away. You guys know where we're about to hit. It's really very pretty here. Significant ignorance. That's fine. That's what I'm here for. We are going into Darkroot Garden. And Darkroot has, I think, one of the most bummer boss fights that you can do. We are also going to deviate significantly from... I don't want to call it a good guy or a bad guy playthrough. I'm just going to call it different. We've already gone this way. We don't need to go that way. These are the Ents. As you might imagine, cutting weapons, pretty effective. Piercing, essentially useless. They like to hide as bushes in front of us. So we're going to go into Darkroot, which has the Darkroot Defenders. These guys are kind of a pain in the ass in that they use the player moveset. Fuck. We're being hunted. I don't know where he is yet. He will find me. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck off. Really? Bro. 94. That was a jumping attack with the EKUGS. How? I'm not gonna heal. That's poor sportsmanship. No damage. Okay, 100 damage. Oh no, one hit and I'm down. Backstab fish. Okay. That's fair. I'll take it. That was a fair death. I'm not gonna... indict? No, he stuck to all the rules. If he did the healing, I would indict him. I needed to lose my humanity anyway, as that was just gonna weigh us down. That's 32. Frankly, it's better that I lost it here because the Darkroot Defenders would be a multi-combat type of nightmare. Realistically, my big chop should have done more damage. I don't know how my totally unamplified... what do you call it? Fireball that I threw did way more. That by all accounts, should not be the case. Oh well. Like I said, that'll just let us do the next zone more safely, rather than having to pick motherfuckers off my back the whole time. Kick him off the edge. That's always fun. See, we weren't far in, so I'm not like upset or anything. This area might also be a little under-leveled, because technically you could do it earlier. I didn't. But we could have done this before Anor Londo. I'm not sure how it stacks up on the before versus the during. Or after. Hidden path ahead. Cool. Can't you go around here also? You're looking, Alright. So where we're going next is going to be, as I've said, it has more human enemies. I'm going to take a look at this side path and see where it goes first. And they respawn. They're all like named and themed and shit. That is... once you know what the bushes look like, you can really just turn the tables. There we go. Easy shit. More souls. We're doing good. We're doing good. I don't remember what this zone is. Is this just the back path? This might just be the back path. Some of these are out here and they do move. I don't know what they are and why they squish like that. It's kind of gross. Oh, these ray guys. I forgot about them entirely. They're like almost cute. They're like frogs that are also... see what I mean? Rays. Now see, if we had taken out that invader, we would have so many humans to contend with right now. I believe these count as mini-bosses, meaning they don't respawn. Despite not giving anything or putting up any resistance. sound of water makes me think... Where are we? I'll admit to being lost. Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, you're not very tough. This is right under the bridge in Darkroot, isn't it? No, it's... Wolfring. This is good, this is good. Thankfully there are no boulders here. That was an Undead Asylum only thing. Poise. Poise for the Poise boys. Artorias, we're gonna get some more lore on Artorias here. That was his personal ring. One of 2 personal rings. It would be perfect here. Thank God we don't see a lot of, like, boulder nonsense. When we do Dark Souls 2, I think we see more. Yeah, these big stone guardians are... They're tough. But, again, the weapon I'm using right now is so thoroughly broken. Come on, bro. Like, completely and utterly overpowered. I did stack basically all of my stats and a ton of humanity to have even a chance at this. That's how I first played it, was the 360 port. And then I later got Scholar of the First Sin for the PS4, which I do think has a slightly more ergonomic controller, but that's neither here nor there. This is everything, right? Yeah. Alright, we work our way back up. I'm actually going to do something a little stupid here. But I also kind of want to change things up just a little bit. Come on. There you are. Just so I can gain back a little health without burning up another Estus. The wind-up and the damage and the moveset of the Butcher's Knife just kicks ass. So, God willing, I can recharge some of my resources here. Because with how the bonfires are set right now, we're definitely going into this at something of a disadvantage. Any Estus we burn stays burned. Alright, this is where the mushroom fellas are. Oh, fuck off. I'm trying to save resources, dick. Okay, come on, bro. Alright, so that completely backfired, but that's okay. Some enemies, you can get a couple extra chops out of them. Do I have Ring of the Evil Eye? I should have the Ring of the Evil Eye. Why don't I have the Ring of the Evil Eye? Okay, you know what? We're not gonna fuck around. We're gonna take this seriously. If I fuck around, it's gonna bite me in the ass. So it may look in the next area like we're being invaded. We're not. It just looks like that. There's all the elite knight gear. Fuck yes. Alright, Stone Guardian down. There we go. Okay. You'll see generally how many souls we're getting kind of indicates that we might be a little OP for this area. Blooming Purple Moss Clump would be useful if we hadn't already completed Blighttown. If I run into Toxic at this point in the game, I have done something horribly wrong. Be wary of strange creature. Hey, ow. Weird lizard. Fuck off, dude. Come on. Wait, what? Let go. Let go. Come on. Really don't want to use all these resources, but okay. I bet I could take Seif and the Moonlight Butterfly on just 5 Estus. Each, not both. I don't think that's possible for me to do both. I mean, I can sure as shit try. Alright. Alright, so far so good. Hope everyone's had a very nice holiday thus far. We get the new year coming up pretty quick here. I'm not going to do any New Year's resolutions, because basically everything's fine as it is. For me, I don't need to like make huge changes to myself. I found that doing New Year's resolutions is kind of like a fast track to being miserable. Illusory Wall, I don't think that there's either of these. Yeah, come on, dude. Although it does look like somewhere they'd have one. Is this where we fight? Oh, did I actually chop down the plant? Very cool. Is this Moonlight Butterfly? That is a pretty good strategy. Starting them before the New Year so that you've made it before you have to make it has a certain wisdom to it. Yeah, here's Moonlight. Moonlight Butterfly. It's alright. It's very easy. Literally just move like this. I think I could summon in help here to conjure in a caster who does all the work for me. Ow, dick. Come on. Nope. I don't think it shows up getting close enough for me to hit it. I thought it did, but now I'm second guessing myself. Oh yeah, here we go. Fucking unreal. Come on, one cycle, one cycle, one cycle, one cycle, one cycle. There we go. Fucking unreal. Eat shit, Moonlight Butterfly. God damn. One cycle. I think if I had done two two-handed leaping attacks, I probably could have done it in only 2 hits, but I'll take it. That's not bad. Exact same model of the tower that we climbed downstairs. Just copy pasted, that's okay though. So that's one of the two bosses I wanted to bang out. Imminent Tears, Sorrow Ahead. No, it's just one of the big, fucking... Yeah, Embers. Watchtower basement key. Don't remember that, though. Yeah, don't worry. Moonlight Butterfly is one of the few enemies in this game that you first encounter as an enemy, and then you re-encounter... So you encounter as a boss enemy, and then an enemy. Hold on. What in the fuck? Watchtower basement key? Where does that go? 1 second. I've done this before. If this was my first time through, I wouldn't do this, but I'm checking it out quick. Okay, well, no wonder I wasn't immediately clear on what it was for. It's because I literally already have this key because I play as the thief. I've already opened the door. This is the back path for where Havel is. So this would be a shortcut, but right now, the thief's ability that they have, the master key, just remains completely broken. Alright, that's one boss down. Technically optional. You don't have to take out Moonlight Butterfly. But I am going to try to transpose the Moonlight Butterfly's soul into a shield. Because that lets you parry spells. Which I think would be kind of neat to have. Alright. So far so good, we're making good progress. I really should juice a, Oh, you fucking dick. Absolute asshole. I'm gonna rest. Level. Yeah, that won't hurt me any. I'm gonna need it anyway for the elite knight armor. Alright, Crest of Artorias. There we go. Now, okay, now we're in the actually dangerous, tough area. 1 second. It might look fine, but there are... You can see one from here. Just so I can show you what's happening. He's ghostly and can't be properly locked onto. These are the Darkroot Guardians. It is better to take these... Yeah, see, I can't lock on. Go on, use your spells, dumbass. I got all day. I'm close enough now. Apparently I can lock on. Ah, shit, that's another one. That's his buddy. That's his buddy. Fuck. Alright, He's still alive. Oh! Fuck me. 33. Give it up for 33. Really? That broke my fucking poise? There we go. One down. Now these guys do respawn. The thing I was saying earlier was if I was still human, players would be conjuring in with them as well. The gloves I usually like to get are here as well. Come on. I'm sorry if I'm slowing down the commentary just a little bit. I am super duper focused. I don't want to get my booty blasted by that knight. Oh, here's the thief. And he will run off. He will... Oh, fuck off. No chance against this, though. See ya, fucker. Oh. Dark Souls 2 kind of reprises this location. There's a super foggy forest that's basically impossible to navigate. You can't lock onto anything there. But everything uses the same model as the gray phantoms that you see. Which you could probably imagine causes some problems. Here's their cleric. Where is their big knight? Come on, fucker, dance. How interesting that you bring up Castlevania. I'm gonna stream that one. Symphony of Darkness, specifically. Oh, hell yeah! The perfectly timed jab. Ooh, fuck off. Oh my god. Alright. Bye. Holy shit. We're missing one or two more. I don't think these guys stay dead. I'm pretty sure they respawn. We are not joining this covenant. Alvina, cool as you may be, that's a hard no. Yeah, one day I will even do, what do you call it? Fucking Final Fantasy VII. I do want to at some point bang out all those, but I also don't want to chase away any viewers with 2,000 hours of Final Fantasy, you know what I mean? Barris, where are you? Come on. Here's the knight. Like I said, they don't stay dead. He is probably the greatest threat to me. Because he has all that reach, and he will hit through my poise. Bait. And there we go. Easy fucking peasy. Now that I have the capture card, I was going to test that out this week, but I will explain what's going on with that at the end of the stream. I think it would be, like, quite an accolade to have the entirety of Final Fantasy under your belt. But, like, holy shit. That's... I could just go to college instead. You know what I mean? That's too much. So I'll start with trying... Ferris? I'll start with trying just Final Fantasy VII first. Hey, Ferris. Love your armor, my guy. Okay, no, really, don't kill me, please. That would be super embarrassing. Come on. There we go. And that should be the last of the forest defenders. Twin Humanities and Black Bow of Ferris. Alright, awesome. Black Bow is a strict upgrade to the bow that we have. So that's really good for us. So here's the trouble, and I'll admit this. I've never finished a Final Fantasy game. One day I will. But, like, I don't think that's today. As I said, I do want to complete 7. No, come on, bro. That should be all 3. Oh, no! Oh, that sucks. Okay, I thought I got all 3. And those motherfuckers are still gonna be out. Okay. That sucks. That's 34. No, can't do rare ring. We're just gonna leg it for the parts. Yeah, I can see it from here. Wait, when you say 6, do you mean American 6 or do you mean Japanese 6? I understand the numbers are actually different. There we go. Okay, cool. I understand that Japan 6, US 3 is like one of the fan favorites. Oh, I'm being stupid. I should go back. Why am I not going back? Alright. Few of these stupid fucking plants. I think this is where the barbarian armor is. I'm pretty sure that's where the barbarian armor is, right there. Let's see. No, that's the Eastern gear. Where the fuck is barbarian? But you own a physical copy? Because I understand the SNES copy of US3 is incredibly valuable. And so I imagine the GBA copy probably isn't cheap. I imagine it's still a pretty, yeah, like I said, I bet the GBA copy is worth a pretty penny. Just knowing how these things go. I used to have a fairly valuable retro game collection, but I've since had to kind of piece it out. Which is a bummer, but one day I'll rebuild that. Okay, well what I'm about to do here is very dumb. No, not here. I say barbarian, but you can start with it. It's the one where you get the battle axe and the red spider shield, and you have that hood and the sleeveless armor and the baggy pants and the gold cuffs. It might be called something different, but I always called it that. I'm going the wrong way. Bandit armor, thank you. And you missed it, Mordanian. We just one-cycled... Oh, these fucking guys. Oh god, we one-cycled the Moonlight Butterfly. No, Dick, don't bite. Fuck, you've got a lot of health, dude. There we go. Wait, no, you're not dead yet? Yeah, Elvina of the Covenant that we just saw is one of these motherfuckers. They are no joke. And if they come at you in a group of two, you're fucked. I might actually just leg it. Fuck. Yeah, no, that big roll attack is no joke. Can you fit on the bridge? Are you just not gonna follow me? Because I will kill you with my bow. One. Fuck off with that attack, my dude. Holy shit. Yeah, they don't want to come all the way down here. I can be really cheap and shitty if that's what you want, guys. I didn't buy all these arrows for nothing. Come on. There we go. Fun fact, beast-type enemies like these take extra damage from fire. I know it's like Dark Souls 101, but I don't know who here has really played all that much, so... Come on, fuck off. There we go. Like I said, one at a time is fine. I can handle that. Two at a time sucks dick and balls. Realistically, more of a pain in the ass than Seif. Here. I don't know why you say here. What's here? Brave Warrior. I probably could turn around and just level. I'm getting close to being able to wear the Elite Knight armor. So I'm going to keep juicing my endurance until that's what I got. I know around here should be the mushroom folks. And as a rule, you should be nice to them. Yeah, here they are. Mushroom folks are great. Don't be mean to them. They'll be mean to you. I have no issue just totally leaving them alone. The mushroom parents famously punch like a goddamn runaway dump truck. They're kind of weirdly cute, though. Yep, no, don't. Don't tease them, don't be mean to them. We're gonna be practicing kindness today in the Darkroot Garden. This is where I came from, I believe. Yeah, that's where I came from. Is across the bridge Seif? I think it's Seif. I don't know if I can take Seif out on just two. Two Estus might be kind of, cutting it close. So here's my thought. I think we bone back, and from there we kindle the bonfire. Then I cut through the cats one more time. We go through the Mushroom Folks village. What is this? Hold on. Is this the other end of Elvina's bridge? I think it's the other end of Elvina's bridge. Yep, and then Elvina should be in here. There we go. Okay, now this is actually... we're in way better shape than I thought. Because I'll take the Forest Guardians over any of these other motherfuckers any day of the week. I'd like to remember how in the hell I get down here. Because there is treasure under the bridge. And I think if I join the Forest Guardians, that procs Shiva and his Ninja Guardian to show up to sell you some gear. Which I don't really need, especially given the route that we're going. But I would kind of like to have the wood grain rings. Okay. It's around this side. It's gotta be. What in the fresh hell? Or maybe it's the other side of Seif's bridge? I know it's under a bridge. You go around. Nope, here it is. That's all the stone gear. And I think if I was in the Covenant, that's where we get Shiva. Okay. We're in good shape. Let's bone out of here. I think our first try through is probably gonna be a mess. And I'm okay with that. I am, like, actually looking forward to fighting Seif. Seif's a real bummer of a battle. Oh, nice Grave Knight sword, dude. Goddamn. Shit. Level up. Endurance. No, I shouldn't have stood up. That was really stupid of me. Come on. Come on. Is it Proud Knight? No, that's not nearly it. Hero is probably too much, but whatever. Yeah, it's definitely too much, but I'll take it. At this rate, I should be able to fast roll pretty quick here. Kindle, gotta undo my hollowing. Which means we're gonna get our butt plowed by the Forest Guardians, but that's fucking whatever. I probably don't need to do this, but I do want Seif to be an interesting fight. Yeah, we're back to quick rolls. Alright, Magician. Come on, dumbass. Great spells, idiot. Are you done? Great. Realistically, I think he probably has more health than me. No, I have just a little more than him. It's probably an alright place to grind. If I can get through here sooner rather than later... Nope. Nope, there's a Forest Guardian. Moneymaker! Watch out. Oh, he's being cool. He is actually following the code of conduct, which I really do appreciate. Hello. I'm looking forward to fighting you, Moneymaker. I'm really looking forward to killing you, Moneymaker. Okay, well that's against code of conduct there, Chief. Okay. Oh, and you're using a shock weapon. Let's see. Yeah, no, see, now we're both gonna do this, dick. Ooh! I was totally willing to fight you on just one Estus. Okay, bullshit. Absolute bullshit on that backstab. He's got the little knife. Yeah, we can do this fucking healing game all day long, dude. Okay, okay, you saw that, right? Come on. Okay, well, I will indict you. You broke the code of conduct. Yeah. Have fun with your indictment, Dick. Like I said, I knew I'd get invaded if I did that. This area is a fucking absolute combat zone. I lost nothing. But, like, you're not meant to heal. Because then it just becomes a game of who can heal the most. Like you saw there. Which, let's face it, took a lot of fun out of that thing, because if we both knew that no one was going to heal, and that would just be combat there, the fight's more interesting. And I will die on that hill. Jesus, on the fucking cleric. Whatever, we'll get up to Seif still. Here's the bandit. Technically, we could turn around right here. That should be not quite close to another level, but we're just gonna proceed on to Seif. Fuck you, Alvina. Mushroom friends, we leave them alone. Alright, let's go do Seif. This fight's always a bit of a bummer, but it's also a good fight. Why is there a weird drop down here? Context. Seif is here guarding Artorias' grave. Ostensibly everyone could be here guarding Artorias' grave. If you take out Seif and transpose a weapon from her soul, you get a different cutscene when she sees you the next time, which is a grim of acceptance of what you must do, what she must do, and what she knows will happen. Currently, though, she is just protecting her human's grave. Maybe more of a cenotaph. This one's a bummer. Get ready. Always loved these Dark Souls Field of Swords look. It's so cool. It never gets old. Yeah, you and me both. Also, dog holding a sword is just beyond fucking cool. I don't care who you are or what you say. Even through the block, goddamn. I don't know if you can parry Seif, but I do know that just getting under her and swinging does a lot. Come on. See if I understand what you're doing, but you gotta understand what I'm doing. Oh, shit. Okay, okay. We gotta heal, though. No, fuck. Stay under the dog. There we go. I'd probably be better here with full damage resist. It's also, again, as we've stated a million times, my current setup for gear is just completely broken. Okay, now we're gonna back off so I can show you something here. I believe at this stage, Seif should be limping. Not yet. One more hit. One more hit, Seif starts limping. Yeah, you see? As you hurt Seif, she has a tough time walking. It sucks. I wanted to show this off because you gotta get her to really low health, and a lot of people miss it, but she actually gets worse as you fight her. Okay, sweetheart, I'm sorry about all this. Yeah, the swings lose energy. I'm really sorry about that. Well, that is one of the other Four Knights rings. We might see her if we fire up the X-Pack. I don't think I'm going to fire up the X-Pack. I don't really think we need to. But that's what all that was. Like I've done it a million times at this point, but I always am sad that you gotta fight Seif. I don't even know if she can go hollow, or if she's undead. I think she's just like an ancient dog. So she's just like dead. If I do a New Game Plus, I'll try to demonstrate what the other look is. I thought there was... Ooh, there is a treasure chest. No, you come after here. That's fine. I'm not gonna hurt you. Animation. Enchanted Ember. There we go. Fuck yeah. Alright. We're gonna deliver that to New Londo. There's more out here. There should be, at least. Or have we got everything? We might have everything. Alright. Awesome. Alright, what is our carry weight looking like? Can I start subbing in the good shit? Manchettes. I think these are just leather. Do you even have poise? You do have poise. You are strictly better. And the Elite Knight leggings are also strictly better. Heavier, of course. but better. And I can still roll with it on, which is really good. I know that we're gonna be in fat roll territory with, like, the full armor, though. Hey, maybe not. Wow. We're doing pretty good weight-wise. Pretty clean half. Yeah, back up to quick rolls. Really, the gloves, I don't love the look of the gloves. Everyone knows Fashion Souls is just as important. 9 pounds of gloves, Jesus Christ. Don't look good. We want something that looks good. Crimson gloves are okay, actually, especially for their weight. You'll note that they're about the same. They lose a little bit, but like for their magic defense, the same or better. And slash, it's again 0.8, not bad. And the Silver Knight gauntlets are actually worse than the Elite Knight gauntlets, which I think is surprising. We'll stick with the Elite Knight you know what I'm trying to say. Ferris's hat. Gotta love the hat, but don't think it has any special abilities in this game. Yeah, see, I've juiced this to be better than the Elite Knight helmet. This does have some benefits in poise. But the Thief Mask's pretty good. I do want the Bandit gloves really bad because they look great, especially with the Elite Knight gear. Alright, we're gonna go back to Andre. It'd be Firelink that we want. And look at that! Someone is missing. Fucking... what's his name? Crestfallen is gone. And I believe Big Hat is gone. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. The Pyromancer is, though. Yep. Who's at the shrine does change out. We're not talking to you. I'm going for the Darkstalker. Where is Crestfallen? Oh, you're back. Why are you back, huh? What's your mission?
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone?
You abandoned her in the crypt.
To think I swore to protect you with my life.
You are a liar. If Lautrec was here, he actually points out that he's lying.
Where have you gone? I am entirely to blame.
You are, actually, entirely to blame.
Woe is me. I am unworthy. Deathly so.
You fucking prick. Alright, where is Crestfallen? He's around here somewhere. Technically, I would do better to go after Crestfallen after opening up the Covenant. but I do kind of just want to fight him. Or is he down in New Londo? He might be down in New Londo. Or towards the entrance to New Londo, I should say. Because he went totally hollow at this stage. Okay, so order of operations here. First, we're going to give shit to Andre. Then we're going to try to go back to the asylum. After going back to the asylum, I don't know what we'll do. I need to remember the exact place to jump off to get there, though. I'm pretty sure that's the start. I want to improve the pants. Very good try. Good tries all around. Alright, great. So I think our order is gonna be New Londo, Demon Ruins, then the Archives, and lastly, we will do the Crypt. The Crypt, I think, is more visually interesting than a lot of areas, but it's kind of a pain in the ass.
I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me?
I would be happy to, friend.
Produce divine weapons with a flame such as that. Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see. I'll be seeing you then.
Alright, and we could give the other Ember... Well, we are going to give it in New Londo, but, see if we can't improve our gear.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm no good with those. It won't be easy, but I'm afraid you'll have to look for someone else.
All right. Go. We are in so much better shape than we were. In fact, yeah, let's push them both to +4. Alright. And I might as well buy some more arrows while I'm here. Got nothing else I need it for.
Don't get yourself neither.
No, I don't want to go hollow either there, big dog. Alright, we're gonna try to get into the asylum. Is the Lord Vessel actually... It is in my items. Okay. I thought it was the pants that gave you the jingle jingle sound effect, but I guess not. Alright, let's see if I can remember how this is done. Okay. I step on that, I'll slide. Try jumping is right, but like, good luck. Nope, I already fucked it up. Damn. It's fine, we can try it again. Because it should be jump, jump, and then go around the edge. Nope, that was a roll. This might take a few tries. No, goddamn. You really gotta jump right away. Oh, wait, I can walk here. Huh. Oh. Is that it right there? Yep, and that should take us right up to the crow's nest. What is this item, though? That's the actual key. Okay, fuck, we would have been boned if we went up without that. You can shoot Snuggly the Crow. I think you're a dick if you do. Alright, there we are. A lot of people don't even know if this area exists. But it's a secret area to get into a second secret-er area, which is only hinted at by the loading screens. Curl up like a ball. There are certain items you can leave here that trades for good shit. "15 seconds, I think. And there we are, back to the asylum. This area does kind of suck. It's a little tricky. I never like the torch guys in the best of days. It's like they're just little shitheads, but their run-up is, if you mistime it, they can do crazy damage. Mistiming it like that. Okay, not bad. Is... No, this is where you trade.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
Let's try a trade. Pretty sure...
No. That, no. That, no warm. That, no soft. No, that.
I'll leave that there. Fuck. No. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. Shit, I wish I'd gotten a little further so I could have saved my ass. Damn it. 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 Okay. Is it 34 or 35? All the way back to Darkroot. God damn it. Warp. Firelink. Whatever, we can get back up there pretty quick. That sucks, but it's whatever. I should have just gone around. Fuck you, Petrus. I'm calling that 34. What? All right. We go around. We go up. We need to activate that save space. Like, immediately. Okay, we've already triggered it, so it's right away. Not crazy about having to redo the guys here, but whatever. Okay, damage isn't that bad. Alright. This area is a trap. It's just the lower floor that breaks. Fuck off, bro. Excuse me, excuse me. Yeah, here's the bonfire. I could do the other stuff first, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do this. Always take damage, though. That's not great. Not nearly as much damage as I'd like. And he sits on me. Great. Fuck off! Alright, this could be a mess. 35. Thing is, he's not even that hard of a fight. It's just I get nervous about those giant explosions that he does. You can pretty easily go under him. I think he has a poison attack, too. Yeah, literally just be patient and it'll work out. Not bad, just a little damage. Yeah, literally just... Come on. Yeah, I got him. Big hit. Not big enough, dickhead. Oh, I shouldn't have done my one-liner. Not big enough, dickhead. There you go. And that's our Titanite slab. Not bad. I remember him being harder. I could have sworn he filled the entire basement with poison and then put a timer on the fight to keep your pressure up. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. The BKUGS that we're using does sort of trivialize a bunch of this because it's just that fucking good. When we do Dark Souls 2, I'm going to be not using the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword. I just really love it for Dark Souls 1. Yeah, strong attack. I already know what we're in for. You're just a Black Knight. Sup, idiot. Try again. God, you suck, bro. Yep, you work your way back, and I believe this is the doll. Yep. We can now enter the Painted World. But there's more stuff here to loot, and we have to say hello to an old friend. I think there's more than one Black Knight here. Yeah, we'll level, whatever. Trying to push this to 25 anyway. If I can fast roll in the Elite Knight armor, I'll be satisfied. Stays broken. Sup, dickhead. Really good try. A+. I am kind of kicking myself for sending Laurentius on his way, because I'm pretty sure that gets him killed. Speaking of, that's his armor right there. Yep, there's the other Black Knight. Come on, buddy. Great try. Here's a hit. Ooh, hit for me. Not that bad, though. That was really bad. That hurt. Come on. I'm doing this sloppy because I'm trying to do, like, not just a fucking backstab, but I mean, at a point, I need to get my shit together. Alright, you might see him already. There's our old friend, still here. No longer laying down. Oscar is awake. Awake and hollow. And we'll do what I'd probably want a buddy to do, and we're gonna put him down. Jesus Christ, this attack, though. I'm sorry, friend. It had to happen. I don't remember what you dropped, though. Is it a shield? Yeah, it's one of the shields. Alright, we're getting there. There's our shortcut. Not that we really need it for anything. Jesus, that's embarrassing. I thought it didn't stay here on the return to the asylum. That's... I should have known. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is the new area that we have. Come on. Good try. Really great try. Alright, here's the new zone. That's what that key's for. And it's just for this drop. Rusted Iron Ring. Now that'd be great in a couple of areas, but I don't see us returning to them for a while. Rusted Iron Ring removes any of the slowdown that you would get in water or mud. And there we go. Return to the asylum. Easily handled. come on. There we go. That item did change. Meaning that this one will also. I'm just gonna rest once and see how it, because I think it's reloading the area that makes the thing happen. Just to see what we get. Come on. Where the fuck did you come from, dude? Alright, let's see if that reload did it. It didn't. I have to, like, actually reload the area by traveling and then traveling back. I think we'll walk down to New Londo and can probably call it there. Alright. Fucking rock and roll. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. That's 35. Or is it 36? Be on the safe side, we'll call it 36. We're gonna go back up, we're gonna get those souls, we'll head down to New Londo, and that's where we'll wrap. Hello? Okay, that was weird. Did it just delete my souls? It may have just deleted them. Or it may have left them at the asylum, and frankly, I can't be bothered to go back. Alright, let's head down to New Londo.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Initially I was gonna try to link the flames, but I think I'm gonna take on Gwyn with Solaire and then leave, becoming Lord of Darkness. Meaning, hypothetically, Solaire could, you know, in canon, opt to light it himself, but, you know, chat's made enough points that, linking the fire is unethical. And frankly, I've been swayed. Alright, Crestfallen should be down here somewhere. Age of Darkness is breaking the cycle, yes. Frankly, the cycle is so thoroughly broken already. Just feeding people to it is... well, it's not great. I think unethical is maybe putting it mildly. You're just feeding people into the machine that burns them out so that all the suffering can continue. The world's on hospice. I'm just unplugging the life support. I love this guy. Do you see just how chilled the fuck out he is?
Hey, hang on. Is that a sorcery emblem? I've never seen one like this. Not even back in Vinheim. What a brilliant flame. Please, friend, let me have that. I am begging you.
Of course, I brought it here for you.
Craftsman of Vinheim. I'd go hollow before I pass him a flame like that. Oh, really? You are wonderful. I will forge a Ricket masterpiece just for you.
You won't, because my stats are very at odds with yours.
What? There's nothing to talk about. We're both careful.
I'm pretty sure Crestfallen's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. What's good, Crestfallen? You finally go hollow, buddy? You're not very strong. Careful you don't fall off, fucker. Not careful enough, friend. Alright, I thought there was a bonfire down here, but I was mistaken. It's a little further down. I'll show you this area's, unique selling point, if you will. It's, these ghosts that I am utterly incapable of damaging. Also, they go through walls, and yeah, they have long arms. Trying to see if I can just kind of walk my way to a, zombie ghosts, yes. Yes, John Freeman, zombie ghosts. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, too many of them. So there is a way to hurt them. I don't have it currently. But I can still do this area. I'll be fine, ultimately. Fuck me. Alright, whatever. Like I said, we're wrapping here anyway. We're at 36 deaths. I think that's pretty good. Especially considering how many of them were me just being fucking idiots walking off ledges. I only died to Ornstein and Smo once. And Stray Demon was what, twice? So, let's see. I said I was going to do sort of a state of the stream type of thing going on. So I will give that info now. I'm just seeing how many I can get through with. I'm already above the number I would have liked, which is 0. There was a time when I could get clean through Anor, well, up to Anor Londo with no deaths. But I've been sloppy in a few places. If I could do it under 50, that'd be cool, but we'll see what happens. I will say I'm pretty proud with how I've done most of these fights, where I've first tried basically all of the bosses. Again, excluding Stray Demon and Ornstein and Smo. My build's kind of broken. I think Dark Souls 2 is going to be a lot more of a mess. But I've managed to show off all the stuff that I've wanted to show off so far, and I'm getting through it with pretty good amounts of stuff collected, so I'm happy with it. I do have a plan of attack for the rest of the game, including saving Solaire, and then leaving him alone in the kiln, which I think will be interesting. In any case, state of the stream stuff. I thought I was getting fired today. I won't say where I work, but basically at the end of the season, when their needs go down like crazy, they fire basically everybody and then immediately rehire back the critical staff. I was on a temporary basis, and I have been given a schedule a couple days ago of 2 full weeks off, in which I was going to stream like a motherfucker using the capture card that I just got. Frankly, it's a good thing, right? I was on my way out today, handed a schedule. To the best of my knowledge, all of my coworkers that were also on the temporary basis with me did not get this. I believe it is just me who has managed to pass the test and get put on. It's fucked. They didn't say that I'm on a permanent basis. When I said, can I expect another schedule after this one? The guy responded, I can only guarantee this schedule. That it is, quote, more than likely I'll be continuing to get schedules, but it's not up to him. Which I think is a little bit fucking dumb, but whatever. This means that I'm going to comfortably be able to pay January rent and February rent, which was my big stressor. I was going to do like a huge stream marathon to try to scoop up as much as I can in Twitch payouts, which I was a little bit nervous about, I'll be honest. Thankfully, this means that I am in a better state, and I can now go do big streams just for fun. The uncertainty is so fucked. I know a bunch of other people who are looking for jobs, not just in my field, but just around me generally. And I will say this right now, folks. If you are in the United States of America, and you have a job, and you're looking at quitting it for whatever reason, make sure you have something lined up. Don't quit and then search. That is so incredibly irresponsible right now. The job market is beyond fucked. I cannot stress this enough. I'm putting in so many apps just to see what I can do. I'm happy that I have this job. It sounds like, if anything, I think the guy is covering his ass, given that I, like, in the unlikely event that shit got fucked, right? And they didn't end up keeping me after they said that they were going to keep me longer than anyone else. I just don't think that makes sense, especially because they keep giving me extra training on other things. I think I have it. I'm not going to stress. I'm going to assume I have it, but I'm going to keep going to all the other interviews I have set up just in case everything ends tits up. So this brings me to state of the stream. I was hoping to do this in January 1st, but I'm pushing it ahead. I am going to shoot for doing Crypt Worlds, Your Darkest Desires Come True, on January 1st to ring in the new year. Note the operant words there, shoot for, Things are, as always, subject to change, but as it stands currently, I believe that'll work out. I have to rig up my old 360 to get the other Armored Core games going, and then I'm going to use that to test out the capture card, which I'm pretty happy to have. If it handles the 360 just fine and I get used to doing that, I'll move on to the Xbone or the Series X, or whatever the fuck they want to call it. Calling it X... You got Xbox. Okay, that's a title. I can wrap my head around that. Xbox 360. A revolution. A full 360 in how we know the Xbox. Okay, I can wrap my head around that. Xbox One. That's a step in the wrong direction. It's not the first Xbox, it's the third one. Why you... What? Dumbass? The fuck are you talking about? Xbox One S. Well, that's just the Xbox One, but a little bit smaller. Fine, I can understand this. We're back in the green. New generation. Xbox Series X and S. Now you've just confused it with the previous 1.5. It's so fucking dumb. It's so fucking dumb. In any case, I got the nice Xbox. That's the one I'm talking about. It's so fucking stupid that I have to explain it like this, but I got the good one. So if I can wrap my head around how it works on the 360, and I have a few games I want to show off there, I think it's... Greenheart, you've got it so absolutely correct. It's like Tony Hawk tricks. Except there's no point multiplier. It just makes me want to drive a nail through my fucking thigh. It's so goddamn stupid. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. Test out the 360 capture card. Do some Armored Cores on that. I have a couple Armored Core discs I want to run. That works out fine. Move to Armored Core 6. This is the game I've been wanting to show off for so long. I know my Dark Souls, but I know Armored Core 6 inside and out. That game I'm actually really fucking good at. I can rip and tear, and I'm looking forward to doing it. So, look forward to that. Normal stream stuff is a bit of a mess. The normal times I'm looking at are still going to be probably pretty late, which sucks, but whatever. I'll have, if I end up truly, if they stop yanking me around, and they're like, okay, you can actually have the job, we're going to stop doing this one more schedule bullshit with you, then I can get it locked in on something, and we can go back to having like a proper schedule. I'm still shooting for doing Fridays and Saturdays. That didn't work out so well because we had some like family holiday stuff, and I hope you won't begrudge me that. But yeah, we got cool shit on the horizon. I'm looking forward to it. And remember, Crypt Worlds on the 1st. I'm thinking we shoot for 7 p.m. Central Time, and I get to run Crypt Worlds with all of you. It's such a weird title, and it's also where I get my name from. And we'll discuss that when we get there. But with that, we are going to bring it to the end screen, and I am going to look at maybe rating out. I've had a great time tonight. I hope everyone else has had a pretty relaxing holiday. And yeah, rock and roll. Let's see. Who are we rating? Well, Oleski says she's doing Eek, but that's clearly incorrect. A lot of the people I'm following are just totally wrong. Weird. Okay, we're gonna rate Oleski. She's always a good time. So, I am gonna send you on over. Enjoy your night, and see you, folks. Oh, and in the new year, I will actually get shit to spend your points on. I have more ideas on it. I don't really know much about capturing sounds at all. So I'm going to have to fumble through that, and that's kind of why I'm putting it off. But in the new year, we will have redeems. Okay, here's the raid. Bye bye.
Not that there was anything wrong with it. Veronicus,